Hello, friends. It's Mina. I'm here with Argo, and hopefully a few more
Hello.
people as time goes on. But
No, there's Argo, there's Johnny. Hello, and Sonny. Hello.
yes, they're not here yet, but they will show up hopefully. Also,
Yeah, that's fine.
thanks to Get Dilly for following. That was very weird. Yes, Tano. What is
The
it?
suspense.
Yeah. Hi, Zat! Oh my god, hello! It's so nice to see you. Hi, we're just gonna continue. I think we were... Yeah, I think we were going to investigate the crime scene again. No, the house. Actually. Hi, hello. 19th of February to...
Oh!
Thank you! Thank you for the sub. Thank you. Thank you. I will make sure to add that to your roles on Discord. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. I have a Discord now. Go join it. Thank you. I love you.
How can you join it?
The link is right beneath my stream.
There it is.
In the panels. You can see it. Just click on it. Boop boop. 19th of February, 2:38 p.m. BRIAR Road. Okay. Hee hee. Love you. It looks as though the police are still here, carrying on with their investigation. Perfect. So let's find Inspector Gregson as quickly as possible. Yes, and let's see if he'll take a break from his chips to look at that silver tip Iris gave us for him. Hee. Okay, well, let's show him. Shall we?
Eat it.
Eat it. Thank you. I'm so glad you came to hang out. Look at that. This is a 5-shilling piece, isn't it? I believe it's called a crown. Yes, and you can train a Scotland Yard detective to do whatever you want with just a single one. Iris must be the most powerful 10-year-old in the world. How much is 5 shillings, by the way? What's it really worth? Well... It's probably enough to buy all the chips the inspector could possibly eat in a whole month. That's greasy. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh. Iris's little handwriting is adorable, isn't it? Tell the gentleman in black whatever he wants to know. I trust that won't be a problem. Yes, the handwriting might be adorable, but the message is ominous. There's no room for sentiment there. I'm sure it's simply the way you're interpreting it, Mr. Naruhodo. Oh, she has intent to kill. I know. Anyway, I do hope the inspector will tell us what we need to know when he reads it. You don't think it'll just make him munch piping hot chips until steam comes out of his ears, do you? Well, that wouldn't be an entirely terrible outcome. That sounds funny, Mr. Naruhodo. Okay. The address is there. Well, here, eat it. Inspector Gregson, do you have a moment?
I'm sorry to say I don't. I'm a very busy man. Much to put his talk to a pair of foreign gadabouts, that's for sure.
We have these for you. A present from Miss Iris Wilson.
What? For me? From her ladyship?
Her ladyship?
Give it here, at once! Come on, hand it over! That's for me!
Ah! Don't wait for me to give it to you, will you? It worked. What was that coin exactly?
The silver crown, obviously, but it's a lot more than that. It's, well, it's an appearance fee, that's what it is.
An appearance fee? Oh, I see. You mean...
That's right, for the adventures of Sherlock Holmes. Hi, Jamie.
Hi, Jemmy.
Back. My laptop decided it didn't want to take too long to load.
Yeah.
It was fine.
Yep.
That was fine. Okay,
And
nice.
Ladyship always offers me a little financial reward for featuring me every time.
Yes, of course. I know all about your exploits, Inspector. I read them avidly.
Of course, her using my name without my say-so does make me a butt of a lot of unpleasant jokes, but still.
I'm sorry, Inspector. That must be difficult for you.
Never you mind that. So, what do you want to know then, eh?
Sorry?
Tell the gentleman in black whatever he wants to know. I trust that won't be a problem, it says. Well, obviously it's not a problem. Go on, fire away. What do you want to know?
Well, if you wouldn't mind, Inspector, we'd very much like to know the address of Mr. Natsume's lodgings.
Ah, the little knife-wielding, mustached Japanese fellow.
Do you have to... You didn't know if he was...
Lives in a right old hovel. It's just over there, look.
That
Call it a
how?
hovel.
On the first floor of that house, on the corner where that wreck of a bicycle propped up.
Oh,
Ah, this place. That is
That makes
nearby
sense.
indeed. Very nearby.
If I remember rightly, the landlord is Mr. John Gardepp.
Oh, here we go.
Right, well... If you see her again, you make sure you give her ladyship my regards, you hear? I mean it! You tell her that Gregson sends her very best wishes!
Don't worry, Inspector. We will.
Goodbye for now, then. And long live her ladyship!
alright. Jeez.
Alright, cheers. Well, at least he told us what he wanted to know before he left. Yes, so then shall we go and see where we can find him at Natsume's lodgings?
Might as well.
Definitely. Let's go.
Mr. Natsume's lodging.
Is this where my favorite character appear? No, not yet.
It depends
Whoa.
who your favorite character is.
It's in February, Mr. Natsume's lodgings. Well,
This
you'll
is
know.
a room.
It is. Oh, there. There she be. I'm not gonna voice her.
John, okay, Johnny, you want to or not? If not, I'm taking.
Somebody's taking her, and somebody's taking John. So.
Yes. So, Johnny, you can choose.
I guess I'll take John.
Okay,
Okay.
that's fine. May I
This just
help
kind
you?
of fits better.
Ah,
Just kinda fits
yes.
better.
Would this be the residence of Mr. John Gardepp?
Indeed, it would, sir. And who may I say it's calling?
My name is Junosuke Naruhodo. Tanu. Mr.
Tanu.
Naruhodo is representing Mrs. Soseki Natsume. I believe he takes lodgings here. We would very much like to ask him some questions about our client.
One moment, please. I shall
Uh.
convey the message to Mr. Gardepp.
If you need some rest, then please rest.
Yeah,
Rest is important.
take
is.
care of yourself.
Did you see that, Mrs. Sato? There's a real-life English maid. I know.
That was
As
a
I
maid.
understand it, anyone of standing in English society employs a number of household staff. But that was
True.
the first time I've ever seen one in the flesh. What are you talking about? There was a maid. There was literally a maid at the.
I prefer the futuristic one, android ones, katana wielding ones, mates.
And
Oh,
she's,
the steak
she
keeps getting
tries to
better.
forget that trial.
Yeah, she's just like completely forgotten it. It certainly feels like we've really arrived now, doesn't it? If she's confused, it's fine. Hamomo owo.
Woo.
We need only to meet a butler, and the experience will be complete. Well, I'm not sure if I'd go that far, but I understand the
That
sentiment.
said moth.
Thank you for waiting. Mr. Gardepp will see you now. This way.
I have no idea what he...
Oh, yes.
Oh, it's Pokemon Sun and Moon, yay!
Yeah.
Yeah, it's... I was about to say. The moon. Why can't you face us?
That's a full-size cannon. What's it doing in here? Oh my! It's real! I thought it might be a replica.
Oh god, I don't know anything about it. That whole thing? Ah, it's little more than a toy.
Sorry? Yes.
The army was selling it off. I retired, so I decided to give it a new home.
What is it, Tanu? Am I glue?
Never know when the enemy might attack next.
What?
Jolly
Why?
useful to have a cannon about the house.
Why? Really? It isn't overkill? Ah. You're so sweet.
Oh. Be prepared, I always say. You never know what this twisted world is gonna throw at you next. Bye. And bye.
I love you too. You think there may be trouble brewing, Mr. Gardepp?
There's foil. Always is. Big Joan here. Never fails to have a clean apron in reserve. Rise him over the barrel, you see.
You don't have any leg to stand on, Momo. You hear me? Oh god, what am I? I mean, bestie.
Gosh. They dry very well. The cannon there. Joan tells me. Which rather proves my point, I feel.
Tanner, please. It's been reduced to a drying rack. No wonder the huge cannon looks like it's hanging its head in shame. That uniform looks fairly ancient, doesn't it? It's clearly been well looked after, though.
Oh, sorry. That old thing? Ha! Not much better than rags, really.
I don't know if I want you to stop. Yeah, but still, Momo. Oh.
Or that ceremonial garb at my retirement bash, you know?
I see.
Because I'm not one for dwelling on the past. Me. I'd have gladly thrown it out, but you know how it is. Anyway.
Moi.
Doesn't hurt to have the old odd piece of memorabilia lying around, doesn't it? Like a fucking cannon.
Perhaps we should leave the past in the past. I'm more confused about whatever the fuck's going on over here, to be honest.
Oh, that looks like a small little fire.
A little fire?
Yes, a little.
Look at the enormous screen. It must have been put there deliberately, surely. Yes, it certainly seems like someone's trying to hide something from you. What will be behind it, I wonder? Can you not see the floor? Are you guys blind?
What floor?
I'm going to have a very quick look. Just a little peek. Maybe let's not, Mr. Sato. I think that maid is gonna hit us off with a cup of tea.
So, can't check on that.
Nope. That looks like a Medal of Honor, and it's showcased in a very grand banner. Yes, it's displayed with some pride, I would say. Although it bothers me that it's not straight. Same!
It does bother me. I don't...
Like, it bothers
Why
me.
can't they just, like, fix that? You know?
Just,
like, why...
Come on, just, like, adjust it.
You can see, like, the metal is off-center, and it just,
To be fair, all the other pictures are also fucked up.
The banner is off center.
I mean, a lot of things are off-center.
Everything is fucked, anyways.
We're talking about the room that has a cannon in it.
Everything's kind of wrong in here. Everything just feels wrong.
Like, can you imagine? Okay, just imagine logistically how what you need to do to put that cannon in there.
Yeah, it needs to get up,
Is the top
up
floor?
the stairs. It'd have to go up the
It's
stairs.
the top floor. Yes.
Yep.
You think you gotta have someone like Beef Stroganoff to carry
And
that?
They hurt me.
oh my god, you uncovered me. It was me. I put it there.
Beef!
It was a murder weapon.
I used to kill...
I just wanted to hide it somewhere.
Use it to kill boy back in hometown.
It's okay. I love you, Momo. Blah blah.
Anyway. But, that old thing.
Sorry?
I should be glad to see it back it. I should be glad to see the back of it. The general would turn it in his grave if I disposed of it. The wall's the best place for it. Keeps the ballet out of my way.
It's just been polished to shine by accident, I suppose.
Yes.
There appears to be an inscription on the medal itself. Look. Let me see. It says, for distinguished participation. That's like the kind of honors even I could be in line for.
That's
When are you
sad.
gonna come back? Yeah. Come back, Argo.
Well, one doesn't like to blow one's own trumpet. But I was given that for my time in the army. participation in the army, more like.
Yep.
Can't measure an officer by the number of medals he has. Medals to his name, of course. Common knowledge in military circles.
I don't know if I like inspecting this room. The portrait of Mr. Garrett is glaring at me, I swear.
Are those artillery shells?
Have you noticed that all the little frames contain photographic prints of Mr. Garrett as well? Yes, and there seems to be a statue of a lion on the mantelpiece as well.
Ah, yes. Seemed to come back from the local pawnbroker with that little trinket.
Seem to come back? What do you mean?
The chap who runs the place is a bally wizard. Put him to sell him something, and he came out with that thing. Point of fact, now I think about it, I rather often find myself leaving the place with something I don't need.
Yeah, she's cute. Yep, that's the whole joke. Like, I have no idea why they had like a genius moment, right? Because in Japanese, their last name would be Gari Debu, right? And if you refer to a person as like Gari Gari, it means they're like skin and bones, and Debu is someone who's choppy. Thank you, Lychee, for the sub. Thank you. Hello, Lychee.
Nice.
But yeah,
Thank you.
so the whole point is that one of them is skinny and one of them is chubby. That's the yeah. So
Said that.
a lion ornament certainly does seem surplus to the
Lychee!
requirements. Lychee.
Hey.
Hi, Lychee.
Hello.
I love Chubby. Julia Chai from Final Fantasy 14? I'll check. Send me pictures.
Yeah, it's 14.
Hi, Lychee. Seto-san doesn't pull her punches, or her throws for that matter.
Oh my god, I just googled her.
Is she cute?
Oh my god, I'm sending it.
Is she cute? Are those mortar shells? They're enormous.
Oh,
Oh,
dorsal?
I hadn't noticed. What are they doing here?
I have a lot
Oh
of
my
little
god, I love her.
things. I'd look it up for later.
Is she my mom? She just looked like a mom.
Ah. That whole thing. Couple of little rounds I accidentally fired into the... What?
He did what?
A
What?
couple of little rounds I accidentally fired into the barracks during training, you know. I could have almost... I killed 5 people, but military accident, so I was excused.
Blub blub.
Became a bit of a colorful regime. Folklore, that incident.
You mean you deliberately hunted out the spent shells?
Well, I wouldn't say deliberately, exactly. They're only scrap iron, after all. Those are just thrown away, I believe. But you never know when things might come in useful, don't you?
Is he a hoarder? Useful for what
Yes.
exactly?
About that... yes... Joe here did manage to knock one off the valley things on my foot the other day while she was dusting.
Oh no!
Hadn't shed a tear since 1869 before then, you know.
Nice. Maybe reconsider throwing them away, please. His books?
Look,
I notice you have a pile of books here, Mr. Garrett. Do you enjoy reading?
every experience at London winter, boy, the nights are long.
Londoneer.
Yeah. Londoneer.
A better way to pass the time than in front of the fire with a jolly good book.
I want a fireplace. Oh, there's a copy of Rand's magazine here, I see. No doubt Mr. Garrett enjoys the adventures of Sherlock Holmes too. The great detective has a great many followers, it would seem.
Jaded the Great. It's it. Ooh, let's look around.
I just wanted
Look
to
at the
make
other
sure-
side of the room.
Yeah, but, yeah, I just
Bottles.
I just wanted to
Yeah.
see.
Hey, I get you.
Oh my god, this got even more messy. What the hell is that? It's broken. Look at this crockery on display here. It's rather unusual, isn't it? Oh my, a genuine London dresser. Isn't it delightful? Although the shells seem to be broken, and the crockery is, oh dear, it's in pieces.
What happened here?
It really is. The word cracked wouldn't do that Chinaware justice. Yeah, I know, right? Ah, I wonder. Perhaps the cannon was fired at it. Yeah, it's probably something like that. But let's not delve too deeply here.
I'm gonna just chuck the mortar shell at it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Chuck chuck, woohoo!
That's it.
Oh, look! What a wonderful collection of cakes lined up on that gleaming silver cake stand. I mean, it's gotten
It's
kind of
all-
lined up. It looks more like someone has half demolished them to me.
yeah.
Afternoon tea is a time of indulgence, you know. It is quite the English way. It is Mr. Garrideb custom to take 2 cakes with his tea.
I want cakes. That sounds delightful. Oh, wait a minute though. There are at least 10 cakes on this cake stand.
Well, naturally, and it would never do waste the leftovers. Guess who ate it? So whatever Mr. Garrideb doesn't eat, I say to myself, John, you shall have to tidy up.
Oh, magnanimous of you.
Wow, Rio, you needed to use that word.
Yeah, wow. Okay, I
That
think,
is
I
the
think
word
that
you
was,
used.
yeah, I think.
I
Oh.
ate them.
Yeah.
You hated them?
Like,
No,
it
I
lo-
ate them.
And it's it looks like the candle is on the floor right there from the candelabra.
Yeah, but we can't.
Yeah,
No,
we
it doesn't
can't
lo- it's-
because Joan
If one,
made.
if one hates
Did
us.
you see
Oh,
it?
the window, right?
Come
This
at
window looks out over BRIAR Road, where the young woman was attacked. Me, I ate it. Hide your snacks. Ooh, no. Time to eat. Time to none.
Ooh,
Oh yeah. Oh yes. I can make out the policeman on the far side of the road investigating the crime scene.
Now,
Oh,
yeah.
this is rather murky, isn't it? I can't see very clearly. Is this thing open at all, I wonder?
I shouldn't underestimate the bitterness of a London winter, sir.
Sorry?
As soon as you open that window, the tea will freeze in the pot. No Londoner would go opening windows at dusk in the middle of winter, I assure you.
Seems
it's just
very
dusk.
It seems very unlikely that these two would have seen anything at the incident then. Okay. Well, I think that was everything. Oh, right, wait. No, we need to examine them.
we have.
Yeah.
Good day to you, John Garrideb, at your service.
Pleased to meet you, sir. This is Yunosuke Naruhodo. He's a defense lawyer.
Excuse me not getting up. I took a shot in the knee a few years ago in the Battle of the Wand, don't you know?
Crunch, crunch. Num num.
And a medal for my pains, but had to withdraw from service. Handed over the reins to the up-and-comings.
He used to be an adventurer, but then he's...
Yes.
Yes. So he's a retired soldier.
It's a hell of a job getting up and down the stairs now. I can tell you. Don't get out much, as you can imagine.
But what's really funny about it is that term is never meant literally. It means to get married.
Yes.
What?
Taking an arrow to the knee is a colloquial term that means to get married.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
You didn't know?
I mean, yes, I know, but like... That's not
Why
what
is
it's
it
used.
called? Why is it called that? I have no idea. You take a knee to
Yeah.
get married, so you take an arrow and you fucking I don't know.
Yeah.
Your venturing days are over.
I don't...
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think it was an arrow in this case.
No.
It was more of a mortar shell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was the one he shot into the
Or a
barracks that somehow
cannonball,
hit
at
him.
least.
Yes, it's quite a climb up here to the second floor, isn't it? I was pending at the top of the stairs.
Wow, Mirinosuke. Do you even lift?
You really must take more exercise, Mr. Naruhodo. Do you even
He's
lift?
small!
Susie over here like, do you even lift?
Co za to throw?
Naruhodo-sama? Do you lift? No?
That's the only way he
Mirinosuke,
actually
do you
does
lift
lift.
though?
It was when he gets lifted by her.
Yeah.
She lifts.
She lifts. You really must take more exercise, Mr. Naruhodo. Do you think so? Well, Mr. Garrett, no doubt you were very courageous to earn yourself a medal.
Naruhodo takes out the katana, falls down.
Yeah. He
Uses-
tries
he
to
used
hold
too
it
much
and he
of
just,
his
he just
energy.
passes out.
Eh!
Ha ha. Oh, it was nothing. Medals, just a folderoy, really.
Oh, I lift. I can lift my
Roll?
VF. And a giant hammer.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
Have you ever seen that art of Mayu with a giant axe? That's the Wait.
Wouldn't like to offend the general though, so I grudgingly displayed it on the wall.
Yeah. Where is it? I'm trying to find it.
Hmm.
Oh my god.
Why don't you fetch it down, Joan? Let these good people see it properly. Joan, fetch the— Ah! Acid! What? Shit! My mic came out.
Oh, dearie me! I do beg your pardon, sir.
Oh, oops. Oh, sorry. Ah, stop that!
I should be more careful, sir.
There we go.
Jolly nearly took my skin off my hands!
I don't know why it's like this. Okay, can you stop? Thank you.
I'm on my bed, and then my hand was right next to my mic.
Oh,
Jack.
oops.
Anyway, so,
Good.
anyway, there you
I'll-
have it. Living the quiet life now.
To get into the role, I have steaming hot tea near me.
Listen, I'm trying to do an old British guy, but I'm just kind of slipping back into Gregson every now and again.
Gregson?
Correct, son.
Yes.
Gregson indeed had a different voice today for a moment.
Well, he did. Gregson is just like an old-timey British announcer.
He's British.
And everyone's British.
Oh my god, John, we're British.
A bit. Tea and
Give me a
crumpets.
boil of water.
Cheerio. A bottle of water.
But
Up or what?
Okay.
water.
Alright. Now then, I hear you want to know about the chap lodging downstairs. Why are we not in his hotel? I mean, his lodging. Yes, I would like to know about that.
Well, I guess because we can't access this. Yes, we would be very grateful if you could answer some questions
Well-
for us. Broson and his pocket potatoes. Yeah.
Pocket potatoes.
Okay.
There are grenades, Tanuki.
So he bites one, pulls the pin off, and then throws it at
Yeah,
him.
exactly. It's a freaking calorie bomb.
And the only thing he explodes
Okay,
in his stomach.
So
Only to please, naturally.
this
Especially if it helps to keep the peace here in Lady.
this is me. This is me. This is my dream. This is who I want to be when I grow up.
Small
Oh my
child with big axe.
Yes.
Oh, that's
Or
why you
big
like
weapon.
999.
Yes.
Wow.
X.
That's why you like the 999. Okay, I see now.
This is Mina. Here you go. This is me. This be me. If I was a fighting game character.
I forged an alliance with the Empire of Japan recently. As I'm sure you're aware. So this case is very much in the public eye, as it were.
Oh, is it?
Where am I going with this?
That's a good question.
Even had some famous detective poking around. You know? In this old house, wouldn't you believe?
Yeah, you'd be like Sayu. from Genshin. I think Tanu would be Sayu. Yes.
I think I was thinking of a different Sayu.
Oh, Sayu, yes. Sayu is like...
Mr. Herlick Jones. Like, I feel like that would be Tanu.
yes,
Yes.
Sayu is perfect. I think it's... Yes.
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 Have you looked her up?
Yo, Sayu. You just give me Sayu vibes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Could have been. Didn't catch the chap's name. Not really my cup of tea.
Oh, nice.
All that detective business.
Yeah. I think you'd fit her. Oh, but you have a copy of Rand's magazine here, so.
No,
Yeah, she's
Yes,
Tanu.
please.
no,
I'm
not a fan. I'm not a
Oh,
fanboy.
Anyway, the chap's investigating the foreigner's room as we speak.
so he's in Sosaki's room. Also, I feel like that motion he does with the pipe is very disgusting.
It is. I wouldn't trust that.
No, Mina, okay, did you see him actually drinking it? It's like he's just freaking, you know, pouring and pouring and pouring. Constantly new cup.
Yep.
Okay. It's a bally nuisance, is what it is. The whole neighborhood's twitching with its curtains now.
Oh my god, this is hilarious, Tanuki, in so many ways. What you
Yeah.
wrote right now.
Yeah, he does have a punchable face.
I don't like all this fuss. It's jolly upsetting. Mr. Natsume.
About Mr. Natsume then, Mr. Garuda. Please, do tell us.
Yes. The Japanese chap. I've been lodging here for a week.
Tanu discussed. Sure. Oh, just 1 week. So he moved in very recently then.
I have 2 lodgers most of the time. One on the ground floor, and one just below us. Most floor room became available a week ago. Josh Joan! Do be careful!
Naruhodo.
Oh my goodness, I'm terribly sorry, sir. If you want to know my opinion,
Don't care.
I thought he was shady sort from the moment I set eyes on him.
Why?
Oh,
The
why?
mustache! It's regular, you know,
Eyes?
He seemed to have a most nervous disposition, always shaking and looking over his shoulder.
Okay, yeah, okay. That's fair. That is Natsume. There's
There's
like
shady written across his sweat-soaked brow, if you ask me.
there's like a thump sound, like a slap sound every time she. It's a little
I said
cheeks.
to myself, John, that man is in trouble. Sooner or later he's going to do something untoward. And I'm rarely wrong about anything.
Yeah, her cheeks jiggle. So cute.
Yeah.
We won't be calling
But
this maid
don't-
as a witness, that's for sure. Foreshadowing! Your message of being checked by the mod. You mean my Gia? Yeah, by me. I'm the only mod right
Tony.
now. Was there anything
Sorry,
else that
I'm
struck you
late.
as suspicious about the man at all? Oh good, we're just about to go meet Sherlock, you're perfect. What is I'm the mod now?
Middle of the day. Did it the great
Wow.
detective way.
Pretty much.
Yes, oh yes, indeed there was.
And she's dying to tell us.
Literally dying.
And what about it? Had you noticed anything else at all about your lodger, Mr. Natsume?
Yeah. Oh my word, yes, the man was shadier than an hour shot.
Could you elaborate, please?
Oh.
Makes no goddamn sense!
Take the man's room, absolutely stuffed full of books it is, more than anyone could ever read. And he never as so much passes the time of day with another living soul. I haven't seen a single visitor call.
Yes, just a little.
Mood. Just throws off that old bookshop every single day and comes back at 5 to light the gas fire. And the funny little man is up long past the time everyone else in the house has gone to bed too.
Oh, I see.
The gentleman on the ground floor goes to bed at around 9 each night. But I've never known the Japanese fellow to retire any earlier than 2 in the morning.
Ah.
Could you clarify something, I wonder?
What, pray?
How do you know so much about Mr. Natsu, Mr. Chain? I had understood that neither of the lodgers live on this floor of the house. Is that correct?
That's right, yes. They both below us. On the first floor and street level.
And how is it that you know so much about the lives of your lodgers? The precise time that they come back in the evening, for example? Even the times they go to bed?
Ah! Good grief, Joan! Be more careful, woman!
Oh my goodness, sir! I'm terribly sorry, sir.
This is the third time you did this! How can you just not... Ah!
These two seem weird. Something doesn't add up here.
Don't say.
These people are weird. Did you do it? I don't know
Did
how,
what?
but did you do it?
That hair looks like a weapon
Wow!
to me.
Well, how do you know he
Pretty
deserved it?
pointy.
Because she doesn't like
That's
him.
based.
Because Taru doesn't like him. Duh.
That's based.
Oh, sorry.
Based.
Based on
Yeah, it
what?
seems that the incident took place at around 5 in the evening. Did you happen to look out of the window at around that time?
Oh my god, oh.
I think he did it, but I just can't prove it. He's being mean to my cute maid friend. Yep.
The window.
That's the window.
Yes, we noticed that the window over there looks out over BRIAR Road. The incident took place on the pavement just the far side of the street. Was there anyone suspicious loitering nearby?
Yeah.
You.
You. Yeah.
5 o'clock is dinner time
Waitress
in the
Mina Brain goes
Garandeb
to-
household.
I mean, I could design a Mina maid. I'll do that. I'll do it. I'll put it on my
No,
list
no.
of outfits.
You just leave it for the good occasion for the future.
Oh, yeah. I'm just gonna design it.
Waitress Mina Pringles.
Yeah.
So I'm afraid I don't remember seeing anything. How about you, Joan? Cut.
Oh, sir, it would have been dusk outside already at that hour.
So you're useless.
And with the fog as well, I should think it would have been quite impossible to see the other side of the road.
Oh, I see.
Did you notice anything else out the ordinary then?
Such as...
Anything at all, even if it seems unrelated.
Well...
Yes, was there something then?
It's not particularly significant. Get fucked! Gee! For the love of God, Joan! What do you think you're doing?
Oh, dear review, what have I done? I'm awfully sorry, sir.
I think she's doing it on purpose.
What? Never! I would
Definitely.
never do it on purpose.
Never.
Write on the resume,
Be
cannot
more
40. Of course, sir. If I may, Mr. Narrow Hollow.
That's hilarious.
Naruhodo.
Oh, yes? Get it made, friend. I know, right?
I have an exceedingly good memory, and as far as I remember,
I don't trust that.
nothing of any significance took place here at that hour. Nothing at all.
Yep,
Oh,
nothing.
Never.
Really?
Nothing happened.
Nothing.
Nope.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Not even like something that costs
Absolutely nothing.
maybe a little like burn mark or something.
Yeah, no.
Maybe like a little
No.
burn. Like
No.
everything on your shelf is knocked over.
Everything was
The-
fine.
Oh really,
The
Mr. Garrett?
crockery is all fucked up.
The way you were talking before, it sounded rather like there might have been.
I'm gonna get burned again.
Ah!
Joan! I'm gonna fire you! Why do you do this to me? It's physical pain!
Ah.
What was-
At this point, I wouldn't hold that cup, basically. Begging your pardon, sir. Nothing happened.
Something happened and it was her fault. Don't know what it is, but
Yes, quite. Nothing happened. Sat down to a quiet, uneventful meal. Down, and you just keep on burning me. God, fuck.
That's right, Mr. Garrett.
what's the matter with these two? It sounds like something happened. It sounds like something happened here in this room at the evening of the incident. But what? I wish I knew, but I don't. Could you tell us what floor Mr. Nelson's room is on?
Why,
Oh, yeah.
certainly. Just below us, on the first floor.
Mr. Shelps is investigating there, even if you speak.
Yes. He told him that's his name, and he asked him to look into the matter. So I gave him
The key. Yeah. So Mr. Nelson has engaged Mr. Shelms' services? That's a blatant lie.
That is the point.
Would it be alright if he also had a look around? In Mr. Nelson's room, I mean.
Don't see why not. It's just down one flight of stairs.
Who knows if we find anything that could help us with the case, but we have to try. We need all the clues we can lay our hands on, shall we? Yes, and while we're there, we can speak with Mr. Shelms again. Perhaps he'll be able to tell us more. Nice. Okay, bye. Nice talking.
Bye.
Arrivederci.
Arrivederci!
Go! Oh wow, that is a lot of. Yeah, he's here!
Mr. Narrow Hollow.
Sorry.
Kitty!
Nice, is very Mr.
That's a lot
Nelson.
of cats.
Kitty, 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 kitty. What?
There's so
Just
many
look at
fucking
this
bugs.
place and smell it. It's so musty in here. I mean, that's what happened with.
That's a problem. That is a fire hazard.
Yeah, I suppose it's the mountains of books that are responsible for that. Nya 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 nya. Cat 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 faces cat. It's a cat. I don't think I've ever seen so many books in all my life. No, me neither. It's so dark in here too. But there's no windows. Is that the window over there? Well, it was the
That's-
window, I think. Yeah, once upon a time.
That's more.
But for some reason, it's been closed up with bricks and mortar.
Where is the great detective?
So this is where Mr. Nelson lives. I don't want to know. By the
It's
way,
like swimming in books.
there's a kitty! I haven't spotted Mr. Shelms anywhere, have you? No, that's true. But according to what Mr. Garrett told us, the great detective should be around here somewhere, investigating. It's okay, we'll just search for him. I'm starting with Kitty.
Wait, what?
Kitty, kitty.
Oh, you little nation.
No, don't walk away!
No,
I
no,
love
no,
that.
cat.
There he goes.
Oh
Don't
my!
walk
What an
away.
adorable little cat! Perhaps he's looking
Just
after all the books while his
disappeared
master
into
is
the
away.
ether.
I don't know about that. He disappeared into that pile of books as quick as a flash. It was a tricolor Mike, wasn't it? Do they even have that sort of cat here in Great Britain? Perhaps Mr. Nelson brought the little creature with him from Japan. That's made me feel homesick now. Already? We've only been in the country for 2 days. Kitty! Okay. another kitty here.
Oh, look! It's a beckoning cat from home.
It's a big and bulky, isn't it? Surely Mr. Natsume didn't bring that Manikineko all the way from Japan with him.
I hardly think you're in a position to comment, Mr. Naruhodo. Are you forgetting the enormous Daruma doll that you brought in your luggage?
Well, it can be dangerous traveling abroad. I wanted a lucky charm.
Well, I imagine Mr. Natsume wanted the same. And this cat is sure to beg and good luck to him.
He's not doing a very good job so far, is it?
You mustn't say such things.
I didn't say a word! Why are my eyes such a giveaway? He's such a...
I mean, it's true though.
Yep. Yeah, maybe he did too, RuneScape. Yep. Look at all those books stacked up here. They almost reached the ceiling.
They're all books of English literature, and they all smell so musty.
With this volume of books at hand, you'd never be short of reading material, would you?
Oh, what a dreamy idea.
A bad dream, maybe? For me, at least. He hates studying. Mind you, I don't imagine the book that's at the bottom of the pile now will ever be read again.
So reading it is an experience that comes but once in a lifetime, just as the tea ceremony teaches us.
I certainly didn't expect the conversation to turn down the path of tea ceremony philosophy. But okay. Let's go.
That desk seems to be wedged into a crevasse between the mountains of books on either side.
I suppose Mr. Natsume would sit there and read while stroking his cat. That sounds like the life. Just sit and write and read and pet a kitty. Pet. But surrounded on all sides by these towering old tomes, surely he dreamt of books every night as well.
Yes, so he must have done, mustn't he? Oh, what's this? It's a receipt from a second-hand bookshop. Your books.
Oh yes, Mr. Natsume's name is on it, look. And the date of purchase. 2 days ago at 4:45 p.m. That's the day of the incident.
That's just a short while before he was embroiled in a terrible attack. He must have been on his way back from buying some old books.
Second-hand book receipt has been entered into the card record. Woohoo! That court record. Woo!
Yay.
A blankie and a baggie and what's that? There appears to be some sort of meter on the wall here. Looks very robust. Meteor? I wonder what it's for. There's a slot for inserting coins here too.
Look, I am just so worried about this entire place. Like, that candle can fall
Yeah,
over
that's
at
a
any
gas
moment.
meter. Like, oh my god, what the fuck?
This looks like a room that you will die in.
Yeah.
You will die. You're going to burn in here.
Oh, I believe that it's a gas
If
meter, Mr.
one of those
Naruhodo.
books knocks over that candle,
Yeah.
it's gonna light any of this loose paper, and it just
Whoosh! A gas
like, it
meter.
makes me feel
I
insane.
think I think it's a gas lamp more
Yeah.
than a candle, but yeah.
No, I'm
So-
talking about
Yes, it seems there's
candle on
pipe
the-
gas in the district, which consumers pay for by putting coins in the meter.
So if we were to put a coin in the slot.
That would be enough gas to use the lights in the gas fire for the whole night.
If you're too poor to have a coin, you'd have to spend the night in the dark and freezing cold.
yes.
That's right. That's what a rich man who only carried crisp white notes.
Brr, London is a scary place.
Yeah, what I'm
That's
talking-
not a gas lamp. That's a candle.
Oh, that one. Yeah, I
Yeah, that
thought
Oh, that
because Susie
one.
was yeah, I thought that it was that big. I
No,
couldn't see
that's
that
on,
one when
yeah,
Susie
that's right.
was around.
It's on the wall.
Yeah,
It's on the wall, so that one wouldn't fall.
yeah,
readily.
the one on the table.
Ah!
That gets.
Oh, hello.
Hello, we found him.
Yeah, hello.
We found the great detective.
Harlock.
Makes me
It's
nervous
okay.
to be in here.
Yeah, it's okay, Tanu. If you fall asleep, I hope you have some good dreams. Hehe.
Ah, look, Mr. Naruhodo.
Hi, sir. That is... Aha! There he is! Where did he appear from?
He seems to be engrossed in the pages of an old book. I hope he won't mind if we disturb him. Hello? Mr. Sholmes?
Ah, you two. Day. Now let me see here. When was it that we met?
Oh my god.
Oh, Mr. Sholmes. We were together on the SS BRIAR.
Ah, yes, of course, the BRIAR.
He doesn't remember.
And let me see. What happened on that voyage?
Jones! My
It was-
boyfriend died on there.
It was Kazuma Sogi. He died. Tragically.
I am alive.
But you were a great help to us.
Ah, yes, of course, the case of Mr. Sogi. He was the one with the snake, wasn't it?
Oh!
No, it wasn't.
Well, you seem to remember something of it at least.
I mean, they did have a snake, but that was just unrelated.
It's fine.
The case of the snake.
What an honor to be remembered vaguely by the great Herlock Sholmes.
That's
This
not
is
an honor.
Mr.
Oh no, my dear madam, hold your tongue. I pride myself on my superior powers of recollection. Your names are safely recorded in my brain attic.
Who would call it a brain attic?
Miss Naruhodo
God damn it.
and Mr. Susato.
It's
We
canon
did.
now.
You did it.
It's
Yeah.
canon.
Your
Try
Future
the other way
names.
around, Mr. Sholmes. It's fine.
I lose the first round.
I like them.
This dumb
He's
man.
such a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
In truth, I had hoped to invite you both to my Baker Street suite the day we arrive in London. But some Scotland Yarders ambushed me at the railway station and whisked me away to a crime scene.
It's okay. We've already been there. Don't worry.
It was an entirely trivial case, of course. I solved the matter in no more than 30 minutes.
So they apprehended Soseki-san in that short an amount of time?
I'm afraid the pursuance of a new case has stalled my recollection of my past involvements a little.
A little?
It is a mistake to think that one's brain attic has elastic walls that can distend to any extent.
Just admit you can't remember, dude.
I do my best to forget useless facts lest they should elbow out the useful ones. Yes, those are my own words of inimitable wisdom, you know, from an adventure entitled A Study in Scarlet.
Please, there's no need to quote yourself. Good sir.
I don't always remember my pearls of wisdom, but fortunately my associate pens them beautifully.
He means Iris, I suppose. Mr. Sholmes, we have
I'm
some
just
extremely
wondering.
important questions to ask you about the trivial case you just mentioned.
Is Iris
Goodness!
related to
What
the
an
guy?
earnest expression.
Is Iris what?
Hmm?
Is Iris related to the guy who died in Japan?
I mean, they have
Maybe?
the same last name.
Do they have
I
the
mean,
same?
yeah, but
Feels like too much of a coincidence if you ask me.
the
Yeah.
thing is, I have someone in my art class who has the same last name as me, and I probably
Well,
not
yeah,
related.
but she's penning
No, you
under
two are
the
related also.
but she's penning
Sorry, Johnny.
under the name John H. Wilson.
Yeah.
Which
is
and
the name
also
of the
it's
guy
that died.
It's the exact same name,
Exactly.
you know.
So the character that she made up is a man named John H. Wilson, and the person who died was
Which
a man
is a
named
doctor
John H.
of
Wilson,
medicine.
who was a doctor of medicine, which he also was, the real one.
I am the medicine.
Anyways,
Whatever. Overthinking.
my dear madam, I should be only too pleased, and this murky room is an apt place to discuss the murky case.
We know this to be the lodgings of a Japanese foreign student by the name of Soseki Natsume. It seems that you assisted in his arrest, Mr. Sholmes, for the stabbing of a young woman outside here on BRIAR Road.
Natsume. Yes, I believe that was the name. It was a name rather along those lines.
But Mr. Natsume denies it. Was it really justifiable to arrest him so little? Blah, 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 blah.
I'm sorry, Miss Susato, but I have not the slightest idea what you mean.
I see.
It's
What? I see. I can't believe he was looking Sato-san squarely in the eye while feigning ignorance.
I assure you, I am not merely feigning ignorance.
doubt.
Doubt.
You appear as if the pair of you are under some misapprehension.
Oh, how?
I assure you I have no recollection of accusing your stupid compatriot of the crime.
But that doesn't make sense.
The good detective of Scotland Yard made the following request of me, and I quote verbatim. We need you to ascertain the identity and whereabouts of a man seen fleeing the crime scene.
Ah, a man seen fleeing.
There are a number of books scattered on the pavement at the scene. From the bookplace, I was quickly able to...
Oh, sorry. Come on, work. Oh my god. There you go.
I was quickly able to determine the bookshop from which they had been purchased.
Such a little shit, I swear to god. Sorry, I'm just doing something real quick.
Okay.
And we do that. Okay. There we go. Hoo-ha.
Ha.
On speaking with the proprietor, I was immediately led to this address. Elementary, wouldn't you say? I believe there is a receipt around here somewhere from the establishment in question.
So you don't think Mr. Nussum is the culprit then?
That I could not tell you. But it was aggravating my faculties, hence why I returned here. However, this place is such a trove of fascinating books, I found myself quite lost in bibliography. Do not be deceived into believing that I am a man of leisure. No, no, no.
I don't know about that, sir.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Deary me.
Deary me.
Mr. Gardeb.
Mr. Gardeb. Oh.
Tell me. Have we encountered the landlord of these lodgings?
Unfortunately, yes.
Yes, Mr. Gardeb, a retired military man.
It was the first time that I've ever met a soldier from the Great British Institution, that is, the services.
It was the first time I've ever met a maid from the Great British Institution, that is, service. Hehe. I didn't think it was that funny.
I do apologize. As you may well be aware, many households in London employ a maid.
Yes, I've read as much in my Great Britain primer.
You have that in there as well? Oh my god.
It's a lot of
And
books.
so conversely, whether or not a household employs a maid has come to betoken the social standing of those dwelling therein.
The more
It's in
maids
their
you
social
have,
standing.
the more rich
Sorry.
you are.
Put simply, my dear fellow,
Pretty much.
those who employ at least a single maid are considered middle class. Those who do not are beneath that. In the upper echelons of society, of course, households employ enough staffs to constitute a large family.
Goodness, how extraordinary.
As you can appreciate, for those on the precarious boundary between the middle and lower classes, being able to afford just one maid is of the first importance.
I see. I had no idea.
And it is for precisely that reason that I find great stimulation in the situation upstairs.
That's kind of weird.
Specifically, in the retired army veteran, Mr. John Garrideb.
Oh,
Affable as he is, the fellow is hiding something.
something that looks like a fucking fire. Anyways.
Whether or not it imposes on the circumstances of this case, I am as yet unable to ascertain.
I'm thoroughly lost on what he means to say.
Dingy room.
This room is thoroughly suffocating for the soul, my dear fellow. I assure you, any man whose luck is to dwell in a place such as this will stab somebody sooner or later.
Mr. Natsume has stabbed no one.
Ah, but sooner or later, as I said.
God damn it!
Dude.
I don't believe that's the
Mr. Locke.
issue here, sir. Please stop.
About this dark little room, Mr. Sholmes. Why is there no longer a window? Do you have any idea?
Window tax.
No window?
Window tax. Well, I mean, I can clearly see that there is a window of sorts,
The cracks.
but it's been completely blocked with bricks.
Made by Mason. Probably.
Ah, I see. The answer to our question is quite simple.
His last job before he died.
Yeah, the fourth fired.
Yeah.
Window tax.
Window tax? What's that?
The new pirated windows, basically.
Surely, not a tax on windows.
There's tax on windows.
Precisely that.
Oh my
Hate it.
goodness.
Until relatively recently, a tax was levied on households in this country by the number of their windows. Those of lesser means, having inherited a sizable and costly family home perhaps, rapidly closed windows up. While the rich opened windows here, there, and everywhere. In an effort to curry favor with those in power by furnishing them with large sums of tax money.
How awful and unjust, forcing people to live in rooms devoid of light.
Indeed, disease was rife as a result. So some 40 years ago, or thereabouts, the window tax was abolished.
I'm like, oh damn, this was a bad idea.
But its legacy remains, as you can see, in squalid lodgings such as these, for example.
If I don't like, it's a fire hazard. I want to leave.
I suppose Mr. Natsume's stipend for living here in London isn't very generous, perhaps.
It would appear so. I've done a little digging. I discovered that these lodgings were offered at an extraordinarily low price.
Someone died in here, 100%.
Built over a graveyard.
Because the room is awful, I should think.
There's dead bodies in the walls, 100%. Apparently Mr. Natsume only moved in here about 1 week ago.
And Junji Ito shit is this?
Yes, that's correct. However,
Eva?
I don't believe the low rent explained by the shabby nature of the accommodation.
Oh,
Still, that is of little relevance here. A matter not worthy of further attention.
then don't bring it up! Now I'm curious, damn it! Are you sure? I'm curious now. Same! Same, dude. Same. Same, Bruno.
It's okay.
Okay.
Well, I believe I told you all I can now.
Thank you, Mr. Sholmes.
Ah yes, Mr. Naruhodo.
But how dare?
Was it not your intention to become a practitioner of law?
You remember that, did you?
Will you perhaps be offering your services in this very matter, I wonder? To the occupant of this room, Mr. Natsume, was it?
Is that right?
I'm not sure.
Not sure. On what grounds?
Well, I actually defended someone in court here only yesterday.
Really? Well then, I congratulate you, sir, on an ambition realized, and so promptly, too.
The thing is, it's really made me question things. Am I right to believe in my clients? To trust in their innocence?
Yes. Trust.
Mr. Sholmes. Mr. Natsume didn't do it, did he?
My dear fellow, I haven't the first idea.
Oh, but I thought that's why you were here. Didn't you come back to investigate?
Ah yes, that was indeed my initial intention. There are simply too many fascinating books here. I couldn't possibly ignore them.
Oh, I
You
see. I
dork.
see. You dork.
Nevertheless, there are two facts I can state quite unequivocally. The man who fled the scene of the crime 2 days ago was the Japanese occupant of this room. And there are witnesses who swear to having seen the same man commit the crime. That's all I can say.
Ah!
Ah, and one more thing.
Oh! What is it, Mr. Sholmes? Tell us. Please.
I cannot say with any certainty whether or not it's of relevance to this case, but I'm quite sure that the retired army man who owns this property is hiding something.
Mr. Gary Dibbas? Mr. Sholmes said this once before, actually, didn't he? You don't say. Oh my god, I am so shocked.
Gasp.
Yeah, also, we might stop before 3 hours today, because I have to get up extremely early tomorrow.
Oh.
Okay.
So, I'll see how I feel at 2 hours. And then we'll just take it from there. Because I am
Okay.
dying.
Sleepy.
Yeah.
Sound good.
I have to get up at like I have to get up at
present-
I have to get up at like 6 in the morning.
Ooh.
Same.
Yuck.
Yeah, same.
Anyway, at present, that is really all that plays on my mind in relation to this case.
Mr. Naruhodo, as yet our investigation have uncovered nothing that could help establish Mr. Nasuma's innocent. No, you're right. Perhaps it's time we probed a little deeper into Mr. Garrett's secret.
Just remember, I cannot be sure whether the landlord's secret will prove to be of relevance or not.
Well, let's just find out.
But I wish you every success, of course, Mr. Naruhodo.
Nice. Busy man indeed. He's gone back to his book in the corner in the room. He has. There he is. Excuse me, Mr. Jones.
Yes, so true. To be or not to be.
So true, bestie.
That is indeed the question, Mr. Naruhodo.
To be or not to be brushed off, that is the question. And the answer is all too clear. Let's leave Mr. Jones in peace, shall we?
Oh, fuck him. Hey,
Go.
okay, no. Go back. Just realized another fire hazard. Why is there a candle right there that could catch on? Wait, it's so
No,
close
don't
to
worry.
the
It's a fake fire.
Don't worry about it, it's fine.
Don't worry
I'm
about
sorry,
it.
There's
I
barely any
just-
oxygen here anyways. The fire's
It's
gonna die
fine.
out.
Yeah, there's nothing for it to. 19th of
That is the
February,
final
Mr.
time.
Garrett's room.
Ah, you pair again. Tell me, the detective chap, I forgot his name, still working at hard at work down there.
Mr. Herlock
Hard at
Jones.
work or hardly working? Ah yes, things a vague bell. All that detective business isn't really my thing, I'm afraid.
Well, Mr. Jones is in his element down there, that's for sure.
You couldn't say that. Jolly good show.
Flop.
Plop.
It's a trap, don't do it.
Yeah.
Oh no, this can only go well.
Anyway,
Another cup of tea, if you please, Joan. All right. Now then, why don't you tell me what? Fuck! Why did I
You're welcome to
believe
that
you?
one.
Like the 8th time! Come on! Please! What the f- Watch it!
I shall be serving dinner shortly, sir.
Can't just burn me and say, oh, dinner's gonna be served!
dinner time, sir.
Yeah, yes. Yes, of course.
Of course.
Fearfully rude of me, but I'm afraid I shall have to ask you to take your leave, if you'd be so kind.
Oh, yes, of course. We are deeply grateful for all your assistance.
Not at all, not at all. Don't get much chance to talk with young foreigners like yourselves. It's been a pleasure. Best of luck and all that. Perhaps you could see yourselves out.
According to Mr. Sholmes, Mr. Garrett is hiding something. Maybe if we give him until tomorrow, he says no other avenues of investigating seems open to us at the moment. Perhaps we should do some digging. Well, I think I might know. You can actually see him this time. You can see his ass.
Little butt.
Oh,
Great
He's
detective. Great butt.
I don't see anybody there. Like, it's just a window.
Nice ornament you got there.
Yeah, he looks very
How much did that
heroic.
cost? How much?
Nice view you got.
Show
from
me.
here.
Ah, what's he doing over there? And how did he get up before us? Mr. Sholmes?
Oh,
Aha! We meet again, my dear fellows.
I don't think
It's
you
been
did a
so
backflip.
long.
Good gracious! When did you get in here?
You can
I'm
tell
only
it.
present.
The window. I think he just climbed from the outside and came in from the window.
But how
Maybe
did he
there's
do
two of
that?
them.
The
Broke down-
window's closed.
There's two of
Broke
them.
down
I
that
tell you.
window.
He broke the bricks and then put them back on.
I see.
As
Whatever were you doing over by the window?
giving London a great view.
I am given to watching the evening sky as the sun sets, madame. Yet sadly, cheerful as the room downstairs undoubtedly is, it lacks an aperture for such observation. So I took the liberty of borrowing a small corner space by the window up here.
That's smugs. Well,
Keeping an eye to one's windows at dusk is the prudent thing in London, I'm gathering. Is it time to do the thing?
Ah, and one other thing, Mr. Naruhodo.
Oh, me?
I thought perhaps you might be in need
Does he...
of a certain
Oh.
great detective's great
Oh.
mind.
It's time to dance! Wait, he's not talking about... Is he? I didn't expect to be
Yes.
going through that again so soon.
yes.
Demon,
Dance with
Mr.
Dad.
Sholmes? It's time to go. Dance, dance. Whoop, whoop.
There's a mighty secret in this mother's room.
I hope it's whatever's behind that screen, because I need to know.
It does look like a cabinet of some sorts.
May I see even the most trivial of trifles?
Yeah, there's like a cabinet and a screen and then burnt floor. That's all I can see. And a candle. That probably
I
burns
take
the
it you're
floor.
prepared, Mr. Naruhodo?
I think so.
There's just time enough for one of my greatly admired great deductions. Let's conclude the matter before dark.
We're doing a thing.
Mr. Garideb. Though it would seem you're a mature man of considerably distinguished service. Your standing as landlord is most certainly not what one might call first rate.
Hmm?
I'm afraid, sir, that it's all too clear to me.
You suck!
There are two conclusions I have been able to draw by careful observation of your living arrangements.
I beg your pardon.
The first is that even as we speak, you are concealing the presence of a ferocious beast in your care.
Oh, I remember.
Huh?
Oh, I remember this one. This one's so dumb.
And the second is that as a result of the beast's violent rampage, you have lost something very dear to you.
Mr. Naruhodo, look! The old man's broken out in a cold sweat. Unbelievably, it seems Mr. Sholmes' conclusions is both spot on.
Oh. How could you possibly?
Spot on is a very relative term here.
How could they possibly know, you mean to inquire?
Does he have to talk like such a fancy pants?
The answer could have been simpler, sir. For in the dense jungle of logic and reasoning, I am the king of beasts.
Ah, what the fuck? What?
I know, right?
And I know only too well that wild beasts are not easily tamed.
Okay.
So, shall we begin? Once again, Sherlock Holmes is proud to present his logic and reasoning spectacular.
Spectacular.
Dance time.
Great deduction.
Game is afoot.
Ah, I love this song.
Nature of the beast.
Certainly shouldn't take a great detective to see that a fearsome beast has been on the rampage of late within these four walls.
Yeah, he's right.
Thus we are faced with the question, what form might this beast take? Ah, for a man with a military breeding, your eyes are uncommonly candid. Your furtive glance, Mr. Gary Deb, leads us directly to the answer. True nature of the beast that has run rampant here is revealed by that lion statue. Yes,
What?
though an army man, you appear unimposing at best. A fact that's fueled your admiration for the mighty lion, the king of beasts.
What is this piffle, I ask you?
In the end, your admiration became so great, in fact. You had a living, breathing specimen shipped from India, which you tried to keep in this very house.
What?
Oh!
Oh,
There's
here's the
something
thing
on
about
his
that.
face!
Harold has a thing for, like, animals from India.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
Russian
Herlag, are
revolutionaries.
you okay? Is
So
that
yeah,
your
go to
special
India.
interest?
Yet living with such a wild beast proved more difficult than you had imagined. The chilling traces of a wild rampage are still very much in evidence.
Maid. Is Argo not here?
Why
Well,
not? Well,
Yet as we look around, the beast in question fails to present itself.
it's in the cannon.
Toast.
Where could this angry creature have disappeared to? Madame?
You ate him!
me? I hate him.
I pray you do not consider me unchivalrous, but it is plain to me with one glance in your direction.
It is?
Your dress pocket gives us a handsome clue as to the beast's current whereabouts. For protruding from it is a handbill advertising a circus show.
Ah,
Yes, you sought to dispose of this terrifying lion, Mr. Gary Deb. At Batty's Circus.
Don't like that.
Currently sojourning in a nearby park. I have
Got 'em.
observed the tents.
I see.
You sold the savage lion, sir, to the circus troupe.
I most certainly did not.
You definitely didn't.
I believe I have made my point. The fearsome beast which ran amok in this room was an Indian lion. And a simple visit to the circus now will reveal the lion prancing jubilantly through a ring of fire.
I don't know.
I love you, Sherlock.
Sounds great, huh?
Rampaging Asiatic lion. What's it?
Okay, Argo needs some rest, so is anyone gonna take over Joan for him? I guess I can in this case.
Alright.
Okay, have fun, guys. Bye.
Yeah, bye. Since
see ya.
since Sony is
Sleep well,
doing
Margo.
her luck, I think it would be fine.
I can take her if you want.
Okay.
Like, I don't mind.
Sure.
But-
Yeah, that's probably best. Yeah, let's do that. She's probably gonna show up in the trial too. So.
And I
Now,
can't do
Mr. Gary Tab.
old lady voice.
This plainly. Hey, come
call her
on, she's
old.
not that old.
I know. I was about to say. I know. Then she's that old.
It is plainly clear that you still have deep feelings for this formidable beast. Indeed, in the blithe pose, the distress of this loss has caused you is veritable tangible.
Oh.
How many noises?
Your head weighs heavily on your shoulders. The pain you feel being revealed by that supporting arm.
Huh?
Amid fits of tears, you let your beloved beast go. The strain of losing something so dear to you is clearly visible in your visage.
Nonsense, man. Yeah,
Yeah,
he has
you
a
see,
mark on
he
his
has
face.
something on his face.
That's where his hand was, actually.
Yeah.
But what we must now ask ourselves is the true cause of this pain.
Oh, they're both looking there.
And we need only follow the direction of your gaze to find the answer. Yes, it is this pile of bills that have given rise to the pain you suffer. Every envelope contains another demand for your payment. For carts loads of meat, potatoes, wheat, and tea. Indeed, your feeling your beloved has had a devastating impact on the financial circumstances of your household. Just imagine the lion drinking tea.
I
And so
know,
you had
right?
no choice but to let it go.
Yes. Well.
Now, in a final fit of rage, the ferocious beast carried out one last
Lychee!
unimaginable attack.
You're back. Hello, Lychee. Love you.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, welcome back.
Unimaginable?
What?
What?
Ah.
The aftermath of which can be clearly seen by observing the carpet over there.
Are we finally gonna arrest it? Are we finally gonna address this shit?
We're gonna arrest the
A very
carpet.
expensive
Yeah, we're gonna arrest the
woolen
carpet.
if I'm not mistaken. That's a big burn. Oh, dearie me. What could have caused such a destructive outburst?
Whoa.
This time, madam, I'm afraid it is you who has inadvertently revealed the truth to me. Your wandering eye has settled upon the answer very neatly indeed. Yes, to explain the dire state of the carpet, we only look at the Tower of Cakes.
Girl,
They
are you
have
just
been
hungry?
fucked over, but what about it?
Looks like there's
There's no
something in
creature
one
more
of them.
dangerous on this earth than a beast with an unsatiated appetite.
Try Sherlock.
Was it not once said by a certain noblewoman, if they have no bread, let them eat cake?
No. Actually, that's a lie. If you actually read up
Never.
on but if you actually read up on it, at the time, you want to know what was more fun about it? Is that A, the fact that it was like a lie, and B, she actually said something else, and C, she was like 10 when she said it. Like, she wasn't a noble woman, she was a noble child at the time, even if she did say it. Like, the propaganda around her life is actually really interesting to read about. Like how much of it is actually a lie, made up by
Interesting.
like the press to make people hate her, because they had to justify executing her.
Yeah, the revolution was a fun time.
Yeah.
Food is at the heart of all tragedy, in fact.
Like there's some really, like, if you do decide to look it up, just know that what they did to her is quite awful. So, like,
Marie Antoinette, yeah.
yeah, like if you're gonna look it up, do it at your own risk, because there's some very, very horrible themes of like manipulating her children into testifying against her and stuff is just awful.
It's gross.
Yikes. What the fuck do you mean? Having
Yeah,
tired
but-
of the taste of cake, the beast began to stalk its next prey. I sure need not spell out the nature of this final act of destruction carried out by the beast. There's only one logical conclusion. Worked into a frenzy by hunger, the lion attacked and ate the carpet.
Well, are you stupid?
Does the lion have fire breath? No? Okay, then shut up.
These marks in the carpet are a perfect match with those of a lion I once saw in India.
Okay, I feel like
What's
he
your
imagined.
obsession with India?
I feel like he imagined his trip to India. It didn't actually happen.
Just thinks it's like that.
Carpet gnawed by the starving lion. Ah! A hangry lion.
Poor lion. Thus concludes Herlock Sholm's great deduction of this beastly puzzle.
That was some bullshit. John?
Oh. Sorry. I was looking at I got a message.
It's okay.
What's the matter with you, Joan? Are you pouring scalding hot tea all over me? Again?
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Gardo. I'm afraid I didn't notice. My deductions can be startlingly sharp. Stands to reason that your cup runneth over.
Okay.
Indeed, my revelations can make people spill tears at times too.
Mr. Sholmes, sorry to butt in again, but could I make an observation?
Oh.
Why, certainly, Mr. Naruhodo. What is it again?
Well, your deductions just now. Do you really think a lion could have fit inside a room of the size?
Indeed, it is the only explanation for the facts. Terrifying truth all too often lies beyond the realms of common sense.
But wouldn't it be an idea to consider what lies inside the realms of common sense as well? But if an uncaged lion had run amok in this very room, surely Mr. Garrett and his mate would have been hurt, or worse.
Ah, that's where you are stuck.
He was obviously a carpet-eating lion. Duh.
No doubt the former military man held his own against the beast using that large cannon.
But that would mean the room
Wow.
got fucked. What? I thought you said that they sold the lion to the circus. What the fuck are you talking about right now?
He's has lacks of oxygen being in that room.
Yeah.
So what's the truth, Mr. Sholmes? What about the food? Meat and potatoes are one thing. But I don't believe I have ever heard of a lion that drinks tea.
Just imagine sitting down and just like with
Sip.
proper manners.
Yeah.
Sip.
with his pinky
Ah,
up.
my dear Mrs. Hallow.
Sorry.
It occurs to me with some regularity that irrespective race of breeding, where anyone lands on Great British soil, they are infused with a highly appropriate taste for afternoon tea.
I think you're full of shit. Oh! What a glorious nation! No.
Ocean.
Notion. Notion? I don't care.
Ocean.
Well then, Mr. Naruhodo, it's your turn to shine again. I had a feeling that was coming. A slight massage, that's all Mr. Holmes' deductions need. You can do it!
Excellent. I've been waiting for my trusty partner in deductions to step forward, Mr. Naruhodo.
Oh, great. Thanks. We don't even know yet whether or not this is going to help with Mr. Nasuma's case. Still, uncovering the truth is always worthwhile, whatever the motivation. At least, that's what I want to believe.
Aw, he's the boy with so much self-doubt.
Yeah.
Let us start again from the beginning. Of Herlock Sholm's logic and reasoning spectacular.
God, I just love joint reasoning so much.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hold it! Matta!
It certainly shouldn't take a great detective to see. But a fearsome beast has been on the rampage of late within these four walls.
That much is true, probably.
Thus we are faced with the question, what form might this beast take? For a man with a military breeding, your eyes are uncommonly candid. Your furtive glance, Mr. Garidev, leads us directly to the answer.
Lion statue.
The true nature of the beast that has run rampant here is revealed by that lion statue.
Well, there's something right behind it, isn't there? I really didn't see the
Does
lion
look
thing
like it.
coming. Yeah, like there's a picture literally right behind it.
No, but if you're certain Mr. Garrett's reaction, it rather seems as though some beast did indeed run amok here in this room.
Yes, something with a very fierce nature.
But it could have been a lion transported from India.
So what was it then?
We must follow Mr. Garrett's gaze. That will lead us to the true answer.
I think that's the first thing. Yeah, look at that.
Oh, what's a little photo? Look at him, his little smile. Aw.
Oh, it's him and his wife. What's this photograph?
It appears to be from Mr. Garrett's wedding. He looks very happy, doesn't he?
He does, but can't make out his bride. Is it really that hard to see who that? Oh my god.
It is.
Yeah, we don't know who this is. Not a single
The hair
clue.
kind of gives it away.
No, we don't know who this is. What are you talking about? Never
I
seen
think
her
it's
before.
Herlock.
Same.
Oh, how unfortunate. Something must have struck the glass directly over the woman's face.
I wonder what happened. Probably best not to delve too deeply there. Well,
Oh, so I guess it.
that's gotta be it. It's his wife. The beast is his wife.
Oh,
Oh, no.
I think you could select something inside the picture.
Oh,
There's an
can
option to.
I? Okay.
If you look at it.
Ah, my god. It's correct, but it's not correct.
Jump into conclusions.
Conclusions. Jumping to conclusions is my new favorite job. I'm quite proud of it. If I'm...
I find myself wanting never to have heard it. I'm quite pained by it, in fact.
That hurt. Oh,
Yikes.
sorry. I'll try again.
I'm
Ouch.
gonna.
Ah, that
just throw the
itai,
wife.
itai. Really? Yeah. Oh.
Yes.
Destructive
Okay.
creature has been at work in this room.
Mr. Garrett, whenever I looked in the direction of something,
There's no way we should need to run.
This is a flashback of Rio 2.
Yeah.
I did just do it, and you had to throw the wife.
Really? Oh, you can. Okay.
The wife.
The wife.
Did I?
The wife. Your true nature as the beast that has run rampant here is revealed by that newlywed bride. Blah, blah, blah.
Precisely, Mr. Darahodo.
Shh, I didn't get it wrong
other
first
explanation
time.
could possibly fit.
I didn't get it wrong first time. Don't look at me. Look over there. Not me.
Yes, this frame pictures your wife, Mr. Garidev. And while we lament the fact that her face is obscured,
We can still make out her mighty arms and note the considerable horsepower they must contain.
Ow.
mighty arms.
Mighty arms.
Oh,
Indeed, surely any woman of such powerful constitution would be honored to be described as a beast.
that sounds like more of an
Honored might be stretching a point. Just a little bit.
I love.
Too late!
I love.
The fact remains that the beast which so clearly savaged this room
Oh, there's just a bunch of fucking.
was your wife, Mr. Garidev.
Ah.
The chilling traces of a wild rampage are still very much in evidence. Well... Yet, as we look around, the beast in question fails to present itself. Where could this angry creature have disappeared to, madam? Me? I pray you do not consider me unchivalrous, but it's plain to me with one glance in your direction. It is? Your dress pocket gives us a handsome clue as to the beast's current whereabouts.
The poor, fragile, defenseless woman is beside herself.
Well,
Like the implication that Gary
well-
Depp sold his wife to the circus.
yeah. Oh my god! That's awful. No! I don't know about fragile.
Oh dear.
Goddamn, what the fuck?
Anyway, Mr. Shelms is quite right. There's no signs of a Mrs. Scaradeb anywhere.
But it seems there may be a clue as to her whereabouts. A clue that this maid is trying to hide. I wonder where Mr.
around.
Garrett's wife could be. I wonder.
Where?
I can see it, but I can't. I can't.
Ah,
Yeah.
the thing.
The ring!
I think you can.
I like that. The ring.
There we go.
Yes, the sun ring. That's so cute. Okay, that has kind of a cursed face. Actually, never mind. It's kind of cursed. That's a cursed wedding ring.
It's like a Lenny face.
Yeah, it's like a Lenny face on a. What the? Why
I am
did you?
looking at-
What a
okay.
cursed wedding ring! She's
I'm
wearing a very
looking
large
around.
ring. Look.
Oh yeah.
Who's gonna voice the
Sunfire
ring?
designed with some very
Rather nice embellishments. You're being too nice.
Hello,
and it's on the ring
child.
finger of her left hand,
How are
which
you?
means it's surely a wedding ring.
Looks like it's on there
Yes,
for
I
life
am.
too. Can't imagine it will slide off a finger of that size. Why are you
Wow.
gonna be mean? She's soft and plump. Okay, I love her.
That's something to think,
She's
Mr. Naruhodo, not to say.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, Mr. Garrett's wife in the photograph had a ring very much like this one. There's a large sunflower design as well.
Really? You have a great memory for these things. A large
have a
sunflower
poor
wedding
memory.
ring. It's quite a coincidence that they have the same ring, isn't it?
Before
mean-
you in the ring, look at Garderob's face.
Yeah, look, he has a
Oh
thing.
yeah. Such a weird birthmark.
I know, right?
Yeah.
There's also a teapot. Can I examine it?
It's in the what kind of tea
What
you're
a
serving?
charming
the
little
teapot.
teapot, and it's in pristine condition. What a cute little teapot! Oh my god. Joan has been pouring some deliciously fragrant tea from Mr. Garrett, hasn't she?
No. Well, not so much for Mr. Garrett, more on him. Yeah, it's on Mr. Garrett, wouldn't you say?
I wouldn't dream of drawing attention to it.
Well, he definitely. Well, I definitely think it's the ring then.
Yeah.
Let's throw the ring. Go to the ring.
Yeah. Your wedding ring gives us a handsome clue as to the beast's current whereabouts.
Ah!
Schnee.
Indeed it does. That flowery band gleaming on your finger gives you away. For it is identical to the one shown on the hand of Mr. Garrideb's bride in this photographic print.
Oh no! In other words, you're no ordinary household maid.
No.
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 You are Mr. Garrideb's lucky bride. You are Mrs. Garrideb herself. Oh my word!
Okay, well, it makes sense. So they're poor.
Oh. Qualifying deduction. Detecting, sir. As you rightly surmised, this is my wife. Yes. I, Joan. I'm not gonna say the first part.
No, it's fine. He
Rude.
deserved
I
it.
got... Sorry, I got the hiccups.
It's
It will
okay.
appear that you don't live in the most comfortable of circumstances.
Her look over here like, sorry man, I got the hiccups.
Yeah.
The pipe,
Just-
you know?
Boom!
He's just been drinking. He's
Sorry.
just been drinking like cola from his pipe this whole time. After all, you're a retired army man, yet we are in the business of renting out rooms.
It's okay, it's cute. Just,
I made them.
I know.
I would assume, therefore, you have insufficient means to employ a maid. Would that be correct?
It's not right, I tell you. I was second lieutenant of the third regime. Man has his pride, don't you know? By golly, it's a sorry thing when a chap can't even afford to have a single maid in his employ.
Yes, here in London, one is rather judged. Household cannot be considered worthy of society if it employs no staff at all. Though in my considered opinion, such concerns about appearances are a folly.
So, I'm sorry. I don't mean to make fun of you, it's just kind of cute.
No, that's fine. I'm sorry.
You mean Mr. Garrett and his wife has his wife work as his maid?
Precisely. Am I right, Mr. Garidev?
In company, obviously. But listen here. This must remain a secret. Top secret. Please. Nature of the beast.
The raging
Raging
wife of Mr.
one.
Garrett.
There you go.
Well, he deserves
Why hate
whatever she did
why
to
hate
him.
the carpet?
He deserves it. Anyways. Sorry.
Now, Mr. Garidev.
Do you think she chewed the carpet?
Whoa, that's a different.
It's plainly clear that you still have deep feelings for this formidable beast. So cool. Indeed, in the blithe post, the distress this loss has caused you is veritable tangible. Your head weighs heavy on your shoulders, the pain you feel being revealed by the supporting arm.
Oh, it's gonna be that mark on his face. Mr.
His
Jones
wife
is quite
slapped
something. He's still calling Mr. Garrett's wife a beast.
Quite
Yes.
something.
As a woman that feels rather uncomfortable. But Mrs. Garrett is standing beside her husband as we speak. In other words, he hasn't lost his beloved at all, has he? Oh, how true. So perhaps that supporting arm that seems to be propping up his head has some other significance then. According to Mr. Jones, Mr. Garrett's pain is tangible, though. What could that pose of his really signify? That he has an ouchy cheek, probably. Like,
Slap cheek.
ouch. Oh my, look at that bright red mark.
It's a big
Gosh.
ol'
Right,
handprint.
right in the eye too. Like,
Oh.
damn.
Oh yeah. Right in the eyeball. Gosh, that's quite something. And clearly made by somebody's hand. Yes, Mr. Gardev has been slapped on the face, it seems. Hard. I've never seen such a clearly defined mark. Whoever could have done such a thing? Well, there's a very limited number of candidates, I'd say. Ouch. The poor man. Here, eat it. Eat shit. Hoo-ha! Let's go. Your head weighs
The
heavy
music
on your
picks up.
shoulders. The pain you feel being revealed by that slapped cheek.
And of course, the deliverer of the impressive mark on your cheek that refuses to fade.
It's the wifey.
Was you, Madame Joan Garidev? Oh, look at her face.
Aw.
Well, yes.
Because he's an asshole!
It was a right-handed slap, too.
You have been desperate to hide the slap mark on your cheek, sir.
Ah! The blazes! How did you work that out, man? Okay, hold on.
Nothing escapes the notice of one trained in the art of observation, my dear fellow.
That's why you haven't looked directly at us even once. To keep your other side from view.
Well, yeah. Rib noises.
Now, let us proceed to the next conundrum. Why were you subjected to such a violent slap? In other words, we must ask ourselves, what caused Madame Garida to fly into a rage?
I mean, I could come up with a few reasons, but
And we need only follow the direction of your gaze to find the answer.
Male gaze.
oh,
Yes, it is this pile of bills that have given rise to the pain you suffer.
did Mr. Jones say that the bills were all for lion fodder? Yes, but now we've established that the lion never existed. Which can only mean that the thing responsible for gobbling up all that food was Mr. Garrett's wife.
Listen, Naruhodo, she's a person, not a thing.
Yeah.
Yes, well, she's also a person who gave her husband a mighty slap round the face. One so hard that it left a perfect hand mark, in fact.
Yes, why would a woman want to hit her husband with such force, I wonder?
I'd love to know the answer to that question. Well, maybe we should
Find out.
Oh wait, there's something in the boot.
Wow.
Oh,
Oh, look on the floor.
oh shit. Can I
Hold
look at
on.
that?
That's a kiss mark.
Broken plate.
Or some
Oh
broken
dear,
plates.
this place has been smashed to pieces. And nobody seems inclined to clean up the mess.
Perhaps it's some sort of high art.
Really, Mr. Naruhodo?
Well, anyone who has a cannon on display in their living room is clearly a little eccentric.
Yes, let's call it eccentricity.
Can we examine the bills
Is it the-
again? Just want to examine it.
Looking at all these bills, it certainly amounts to a great deal of food.
Meat and potatoes with a cartload, wasn't it? Well, looking at the two of them, you can tell immediately who eats the lion's share in this household.
Well, at least we're no longer talking about an actual lion anymore.
Is there anything else cool we can examine over here? Oh, there's a book. Sorry, now I'm just looking at it. There are a lot of books stacked up on the shelf here. Look, all novels that I've never heard of.
It would appear somebody has purchased them all from a second-hand bookshop. I think Mr. Garrett was something of a book lover.
Hmm.
There's a lot of stuff in here.
Yeah. There's a lot of. Can I examine this too? No. Okay.
Wait a minute.
Guess we gotta examine the bookmark.
That's
Oh, someone must be reading this book at the moment. There's a bookmark here, look. Mr. Garrett is
Listen to the
clearly an
bookmark.
avid reader.
Oh, wait a minute. I don't think this is a bookmark.
Oh no, so it isn't. It's a note written in a woman's hand. Oh, James, I love you. Yours, Mary.
Look next to the signature here.
Lip marks, made with lipstick. Ooh, what a passionate and romantic gesture.
Don't get any ideas, Sato-san.
Oh dear, I'm sorry.
But this bookmark is actually a love note then. I mean, that's definitely... I don't
I
think...
think that would have to be.
Yeah, that's...
Her name is Joan, not Mary.
that's
It said James and not John.
Yeah, it's a James. So, but, I mean, in her fit of rage, she probably didn't even... she probably barely read it.
Just the J name.
Yeah, just saw, like, the name Mary and lipstick, and that was enough. Yes, it is this love note that is giving rise to the pain you suffer.
Oh, James, I love you. Yours, Mary. Passionate indeed.
She's pissed.
Perhaps the sender of this note, a certain Miss Mary, is the fly in the ointment here.
Oh yeah, she's getting ready.
Fly in the ointment. Oh,
Ah! You don't know the Bobby woman.
You don't know her.
No, it wasn't written for me. It was just in the book. Didn't know how it got there.
it was just in there, you say.
What to say? It was just there. That's right. That's what it was. Ah!
I feel bad for him.
Yeah.
A likely story.
Why is your name still made? Listen here, Joan, old thing. I explained at the time. Bought the book at the second-hand place, and the note must have already been in there.
So the previous owner of the book was using the note as a bookmark, you mean?
That's right. That's what I've been saying. Ah!
A likely story.
She was pouring that shit on purpose.
For heaven's sake, women, look at the name. It's written to James! My name, in case you forgot, is John!
A likely story.
You questioning my name now?
Oh,
Ah!
bullying him. And there we have it.
Well, he's been bullying her, so...
Arouse the suspicions of the female heart, and you unleash a beast with the most ferocious bite.
It's just another
Goddamn,
case of
goddamn
me
married
getting bullied.
couples in this game. Anyways.
You can never not get bullied.
Now, in a final fit of rage, the ferocious beast carried out one last unimaginable attack. Unimaginable?
Ate a bunch of tea cakes because you were pissed.
Sure.
The aftermath of which can be clearly seen by observing the carpet over there. A very expensive woolen carpet, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, dearie me. What could have caused such a destructive outburst? Ah. This time, madame, I'm afraid it's you who has inadvertently revealed the truth to me. Your wandering eye has settled upon the answer very neatly indeed. Yes, to explain the dire state of the carpet, we need only look at the Tower of Cakes.
But surely Mrs. Garrett didn't eat the carpet.
No, of course not. What? But there doesn't seem to be any doubt that the state of disarray that this room is in is a result of her wild temper.
No, that's true. So this is the last part of Mr. Sholmes' seduction that we need to fix. We need only to follow Mrs. Garrett's gaze, and that will tell us the real answer.
Alright, let's see what we can see.
Yes.
Let's examine it.
Ah, so many cakes.
Is that all you can think about?
But look at them, Mr. Nettlehoodle. There's a mountain of them and they all look so delicious.
More of a tower than a mountain, I say.
It's a mountain, and it's my hope that one day, in our very homeland, I will be able to perform the tea ceremony at the foot of such a mountain.
It's definitely a tower. Oh my god.
Oh, it's just sad.
Guys!
Oh.
Oh.
There's something on the floor.
Yeah, that too.
This is an advertising handbill for the circus. Patty Circus. It's in a nearby park.
Isn't this the same as the one we saw earlier? The one that was folded up in Mrs. Garrett's pocket.
Yes, they're very great circus lovers.
It couldn't be that the Hungry Lion is somehow involved again here, could it?
Oh dear. I hope not.
I mean, just Ah!
Yeah.
Yeah.
This looks like a very old candlestick, doesn't it?
The base looks too small. Surely it's very unstable. It looks to me like even the slightest knock would make it topple over.
Oh dear. That would be dangerous.
Wait, take a closer look at this. It's missing a candle. There's one candle missing.
Yes, I didn't notice that before.
Why is that, I wonder? Why is one candle of the three missing from its holder? Well, it's down there. Right there.
Looks like the missing candle.
Right there. The carpet here has been ripped to shreds.
Yes, and according to Mr. Sholmes' deduction, the tears match those made by an Indian lion's teeth exactly.
Oh, look here.
What is it?
If you look closely at the edge, you can see scorch marks.
Oh yes, so you can. In that case, perhaps the carpet wasn't eaten in the normal sense at all.
Just rethink this with that in mind. Yeah, it's probably the candlestick. Yeah, let's present the candlestick. Whoa! Bang!
Yeah.
Woo! Yes, to explain the dire state of the carpet, we need only look at the candlestick.
Most illuminating, my dear fellow, and of course, the only possible way out of this logical labyrinth.
Yes, the remnants of a ferocious attack in which the carpet was devoured are clearly visible.
Indeed they are. The scorch marks at the edge clearly give the truth away.
Score marks.
Will it appear that this room was the scene of a little marital altercation?
Mrs. Garrett mighty arm muscles left an impression not only on her husband's face, but on the entire room. The force of her strike caused a candle to fall from the holder,
Jesus.
and in seconds the carpet was alight and the whole corner of the room in flames.
Yes.
For the most ferocious beast in this world is neither a violent lion nor a vengeful woman, but fire.
And in this room, that ferocious beast bared its claws and ran amok.
Eloquently put, my dear fellow. So you see, there is but one conclusion here. There the sparks of marital discord
flew.
This room was the scene of
a fire. Whoa. We're not good at this yet. We're doing our best.
Working on
We
it.
should do
Working
a
on
fatal
it.
one.
Yeah. Dang, he stands.
Mr. Soames, sir. I salute you!
No.
There he goes.
Ah! I love
Aw.
this one so much. It's so sweet.
That's cute.
I'm taking a screenshot of that.
It's adorable.
Carpet scorched by a small fire.
Action complete.
Deduction completo. Elementary.
Elementary.
Woo!
Momentary.
It's these dashed long winter nights, you know. Nothing to do but read in front of the fire. Luckily, there's a jolly good second-hand bookshop just around the corner. All the old novels there. But all my old novels there.
And in the pages of one particular novel, we discovered some rather illicit material.
For which your wife admonished you harshly, it seems.
I don't know about admonished. Polished! They're close to the mark. And beast. No sudden attack to fight! I deserve
Here we go
that!
again. And the carpet, was that destroyed by fire when a candle fell on the floor?
To say it was. But in the blink of an eye, you know. Sorry. Dude, the whole place filled with smoke. See a bally thing. Was caught between the old stick's rage and the raging flames.
Rip.
You paint a torrid picture, sir. One that would have been most entertaining.
That's sympathy for you.
Didn't take long for the fire to spread, of course. Bally furniture started going up as well. We had to hide the mess behind that screen. I'm being.
Over here, Mr. Garrett?
Well, you have nothing more to hide now, if you allow me.
Oh jeez. All my favorite novels in that case. Since the fire got hold of them. That was it. Whoosh! Up in smoke.
Gosh.
And the wife started hurling things at me.
What a terrible sight it must have been.
There I was, back against the window, under heavy enemy fire. Incendiary books are coming tin to a dozen. Most of it is. Also, my favorite. Called the Lion's Pride.
The lion's pride. Ah yes, your notorious love of big cats coming through again.
Well, that's why you have. I assure you, the title didn't influence my choice in the slightest.
So the poor man really did lose something dear to him as a result of the ferocious beast's rampage.
Mr. Shells' deductions turned out to be correct once again.
It can only be described as a great British wonder. Truly.
I tell you, it was total carnage. Flames everywhere, and the old stick full fiddle.
Out of interest, what
Tell?
time of day was that?
Yeah, it's been Patel. I'm not sure I can remember. It was 2 days ago now. 2 days? And you still have a mark? Jeez!
I mean, they don't have a lot of
Yeah,
money.
right.
I think she's still been slapping him ever since, honestly.
Yep. No, but she
Let's
has.
see.
She just did.
On clock, I think.
That's the time of the incident.
So at exactly the same time, as a terrifying incident was unfolding outside your window at the street below.
Huh. But more terrifying on the inside. Sure, you.
That's strange.
They wouldn't have been focused on outside.
No. No, they definitely didn't see anything. I doubt it.
Whole of Blighty have been flattened outside my window at that moment. I wouldn't have noticed a dash thing.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, really?
Now he's sipping.
Seems gross.
Gross.
Why are they...
Our name is Joan.
Stop
Maid.
acting so weird. Why is everyone acting so
Oh.
weird?
Hmm.
Mr. Sholmes. Why are you acting weird?
You're asking
Yes, Mr.
Shones why.
Naruhodo, what can I do for you?
You're
Oh.
asking Shones why he's acting weird.
Well, I think we've got to the bottom of Mr. Garrett situation now. What does it have to do with Mr. Nasima's circumstances?
Never said it had anything to do with it.
Yeah, he didn't. He
I
didn't.
can't help you there, I'm afraid.
What?
My dear fellow, if you recall, I did say as much from the outset. I warned you that although I knew the retired army man would to be hiding something. I could not be sure whether his secret would prove to be of relevance or not.
I just knew you were gonna say that.
Now, Mr. Naruhodo, you mustn't lose heart.
Oh, really?
Bear in mind that all things fall into one of only two categories, those relevant to the case and those not.
Yep. That makes sense to me.
Well, no matter. It is of far greater importance that you make up your mind now.
Sorry?
Visiting hours at the prison will be soon over.
Oh no! Is it that time already?
If we're to accept Mr. Nelson's case, we have official paperwork to attend to.
So that's it. No more time to think.
Perhaps you'd like to betake yourself to bidding us farewell now? I must prepare for supper for Mr. Garitev.
Oh yes. I'm so sorry.
Thank you both very much for your time.
Soseki-san will be waiting for us. And I'm going to have to give him an answer. Okay. Well, that marks around the 2-hour mark, so I think we're just gonna give it a little survey and say bye-bye
This
for
is a
now.
good spot.
Yeah, it's a good spot. I think it's a good spot.
Yeah. Good.
I need a shower and a lot of sleep. I can feel it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Get some good rest.
Yeah,
To do some stuff.
thank you so much for coming to a little short stream now. We'll be back with some more stuff next week. Some Minecraft, some Moiter by numbers, and some more DGS, and hopefully we'll
Long
figure
as
out
we're-
what the fuck happened with that goddamn stabbing, because whom Steven knows at this point. Yeah, so love you guys so much, and I will see you next week. Goodbye, Oyasamina!
Oh, Yasumina.
Mina!